So I'm going to go over the Josh Coates things because those goal settings were amazing, and then a little bit
Okay.
about vision boards. And I did my vision board last year. Kelly did it, and she was like, even if you just make like a Pinterest page, and that's what I did. And I remember when I first made it, I would look at it almost like every single day because I think a lot of us we were doing the Miracle Morning. And they always talk about like your vision board, and so I was looking at it, and then I want to say maybe in like July or August, it was probably like July, or it could have been June or July, I almost like just stopped looking at the vision board. And guys, I just looked at it like an hour and a half ago, and you guys are gonna crap your pants because I'm like, OMG, some of this stuff has come like fruition, so it's pretty amazing. So they work, and I know they always work, but like it's kind of cool when you hear like a story behind it, you know. So all right, so let's talk about like the Josh Coates thing. He had that free event, and he had some major awesome information. So I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys like pretty quickly because it really kind of resonates with like today and goal setting. But he said that we should create goals that scare the crap out of you. And his whole motto is let's puke together, because your goal like really should be pushing you that far that like you want to like throw up. Like when you are like saying to yourself, like, I want to recruit 2 people, and what is the action step to do that? Well, it's actually asking the person to say like, hey, would you like to join the business? And this is why. And if you have trouble with that, like that's an action goal that was going to make you puke, right? Like you're like, I don't want to do it. Like it's scaring the crap out of you. And he said that's kind of like what our goals should be. That should be like the vision that we have. So he said, you know, the goals that are worth chasing, they need to be big enough that they will change your life. So it's not like the 2 to 3%. It's like the big life-changing goal. Like, what is that? And I know I have mine, and I'm sure you guys have yours. And like, really think outside the box. Like, don't just think like small. Like, you know, I want to pay, you know, my grocery bill. Like, no, like you want a new car, or you want a beach house, or you want to leave your job, or you want, you know, like a big goal, like a goal that would scare you. Like for me, it's leaving my full-time job that I've been for 20 years, and I've got a pension, and I've got all this stuff behind me. If I leave that, I am like not throwing stuff out the window, but like I'm leaving a lot, you know, I'm leaving job security. Like that is a scary freaking goal for me. But it's on there. Like that's one of them. Like it is a really, really scary goal. So he said, set the goal. So set goals on what you want, not what you currently have. So, you know, set the bar really, really high. He said goals were not meant to be reached. They are actually meant to stretch you, which I found really, really interesting. You know, goals should be like so far ahead that you feel like you can't reach it. But at some point you will, because then he did say, you know, you might have a goal that's there, but you have to keep on doing it and keep on writing it month after month after month. And like you could say that with our jobs about like rank advancing, right? Like we want to, you know, go to team leader and then director and senior director, like boom, boom, boom. But you know what? Sometimes that takes time. So every single month you might be saying to yourself like, okay, no, I want to be a team leader, or I am a team leader, because that's how we should be putting it. He said, you know, people are afraid to fail, and that's why they don't reach for that like really, really scary goal. And I really truly believe that, because I know that has happened to me where I think I was like, yeah, I'm going to go for this, but I wasn't really pushing myself, because it's an attainable goal. Like it really should be like one that has to stretch you. And it's something that, you know, should definitely make you excited. And then he said, you know, to get to that goal, never like decrease your target, always increase your actions. So like for me, it's like, yeah, I want to become a national executive, right? But like right now it's like, okay, but I need to make it to senior executive. I could say to myself, well, even if I make it to senior executive, that would be nice. No, it's not. Like I have to push. Like national executive is a scary thing for me, but that's like my push goal. Like that's where I definitely want to be. Let me see, what else did he say? There was some other really good nuggets. He was saying that, you can have the same goal month after month and it's okay, but make sure that you're not decreasing those actions, that you're increasing those. What else did he say? That we definitely have to have a plan, and he said, like, if there was like only one thing, like say he said, if you have all these different goals, like pick one that you're going to attain. And I kind of like that. And then he said, pick 3 things that are going to get you there. So for me, it was like, focus, consistency, and recruiting. Those were like the 3 things. And I was like, okay, those are the 3 things that I need to concentrate on this year. So I need to focus, meaning like, I need to like write down the list, make, this is what my husband gave me. Can you guys read it? But look at and it says like, it gives you a time frame. Well, I don't know if this note, it says easy and tough. But I'm like the one who I plan out my day and it's all, by the times, right? Because then I have to be realistic of what I can actually get done. So that was kind of like the Josh Coates things. I really liked him. I think he has like a ton of good, I don't even know. He's got good nuggets, and I think he's very, very motivating too. So, he was great. So if you ever see him having like a free event, definitely join it. There's always something at the end that he wants you to buy, but I just gotta say, I think he's awesome, and he gives away a lot of free content, which is amazing. So let's get to the vision boards. I want to show you guys what I did. So a lot of people can do a vision board and you can get like a poster, or Dina hat looks like she's got it on her cork board. But I think like when you think about like your vision board, like it should be like, what rank do you want to be? Like, I don't know if you guys have like a word of the year, but like I had a word last year, which was intentional. And I tried to make sure that everything that I did was intentional. Like every post that I did, every reach out that I did, everything was super intentional. This year for me, my word's going to be energy. I'm big time into like meditation, and just like our vibes are just energy related, and just like the law of attraction. And so for me, I'm like, that's what I want to concentrate on. That's what I want to learn about. I want to learn about how much like energy that like I can expend. Where can I find more? So like that's my word. So everything that I do is gonna be like kind of evolved around that. So I'm gonna put that on my vision board. Also too, like I read something today. They were saying like with vision boards that you should have your vision, which is like your dream, your short term and like your long term goal. But you should also have like your mission on there. And your mission is kind of the what and the why. So what are you going to do and why are you going to do it? And the why is just so important, because the why is like what's going to actually get you there. It's like the passion in your belly. And then too, like you have to have like an action plan, like specific steps, like on your vision board, like what are you going to do? Because you don't want to lose focus. Because like I said, in like July-ish, I kind of stopped looking at my vision board and I'm like, oh my God, why did I stop doing that? Because, a year is a really, really long time. So this year, I'm going to still do it on Pinterest because I really liked having it up there and I just love Pinterest. So I actually had a lot of fun with it last year. But I did it on Pinterest, and what I'm going to do is either I'm going to screenshot it and put it on my computer, and I actually want to put it on my wallpaper of my phone so that I can see it all the time. So I'm going to have to try to make like a little collage. So I'm going to just share my screen quickly. Here it is. So, okay. So here's my Pinterest page. So you can go to boards. And you can also, I did my vision board under like the secret boards so no one can see them. That it's private. So guys, let me show you some of the stuff on my vision board. So I had 41 pins and I said what I want my life to be. I put on there, I am an executive director, which I wasn't at that time. I was a director. So that vision came true. This is hysterical. This bag right here. Can you guys see me at all, or can you just see my screen?
Both.
You can see both? Okay. Okay. So you see this bag right here, right? Can you see this bag right here?
Stop it.
I got this bag when I was in Waco, Texas. I totally forgot it was on my vision board. So when I was in Waco, all the girls, like we were at where were we? At Magnolia Market. And I got one, Michelle Albright got one, I think Kelly might have got one. Like we were hemming and hawing between the bags because it was like a satchel one, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I love to carry like my bag here. I really, really like it. When I saw that freaking bag today on my vision board, I was like, oh my God, like that totally came true. Like that is crazyville. And that made me think too, I have a lot of farm stuff on here. Like look at farmhouse. That reminded me of Waco. I'm like, oh my God, like I went to a farmhouse. You know what I mean? Like I went to the barn. I'm like, that's crazy. I put cars up there. These are like the 2 cars that I absolutely love. I earned the car bonus this year with Color Street. I don't have my beach house yet, but how cute is that house? I love that house. My husband and I, we were debating between going, so this year, 2019, we were debating on going, and I think I have it up here somewhere, Jackson Hole. So we're skiers. We absolutely love to ski, and we love to ski out west, and we haven't been in a long time. Oh my God, I thought I saw it up here. Oh, Jackson Hole, right here. So we had Jackson Hole, but look at what I also had up here. I had Hawaii. And we are going to Hawaii in June. We're taking our family to Hawaii. So that came true. I absolutely love Louis Vuitton. I think I got like my first Louis Vuitton when I had my first child like 15 years ago because I loved it so much. My husband's like, all right, I'm going to grab you a Louis Vuitton. Well, guys, I got a Louis Vuitton and I got the one that is on my vision board. And I got this, I think, I forget when it was. It was sometime this year. But I didn't have it when I made the vision board. So my visions are coming true. Like when I was searching through, I'm like, oh my God, I haven't looked at this in forever. And some of the stuff is coming true. So like it happens, right? But like we have to actually like see it. And I looked at my vision board from like January until like July. And every day I would look at it and say to myself, you know, these are kind of the things that I wanted, like I want in my life. This is kind of what I want out of my life. And like, it's just kind of crazy for me to look at it and be like, oh my God, I can't believe they came true. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my vision board on here because I really enjoyed it last year. So what you do is you just go down and you can create any board. You can create a board or you can create a secret board, and then you add to it and you can name it. And I might just put like 2019, vision board. And I'm going to start pinning things that are going to mean stuff in my life. And you can just click on it and, start searching. You can hit the search bar. And then you just save it to this board. But it's a lot of fun. And I really feel like I'm going to stop sharing just for a second. I think when you can see it like every day and just look at it, it makes you realize like what you're pushing for, because like I look at like that beach house and I'm like, damn it, I want that beach house. Connie and I were looking at beach houses at work one day. It didn't look like that house, but we were looking at houses in California, and I'm like, so it's like constantly like on my mind. So let's open it up for like discussion. Have you done a vision board before? I mean, I know Dina, you were just kind of saying that you have one up there. Like, what's your feeling with the vision board? Like, do you like it?
I love vision. I used to do vision boards when I lived in New York City, like years ago. I'd write, really what I did was I would write things on paper like, and would think that it would manifest into things that I wanted. And I truly believe all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like when I was really focused and I would write things down that I'm like, all right, I want this, or I want to get an A on my test, or I want to get this job or something,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I would write it down, like, you know, and I feel like a lot of it came true. I wish I kept them. I don't think I ever, I think I was keeping them. And then I think, I don't know, when you get a point in your life, you start throwing everything out. But yeah, I truly believe that. It's so funny when you said I wrote this, I am an executive director.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote this today. I'm going to put it on my vision board, but I just different things. I feel like if you really truly believe it and want it, I feel like it manifests and happens and comes
Mm-hmm.
and comes true.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't you feel like it's great? Like seeing it every day really helps. Because I think it really pushes you to be like, you know what, I want to reach that goal. That's a goal I'm
I
going to
was
reach.
thinking of moving my desk so I can, because I have a window in front of me here.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta like move my desk around so I can always look at it, like, or something, you know.
Always see it.
Right now, the only thing I'm looking at right here is this word "breathe" because I'm like, okay, breathe, girl. I gotta teach myself how to breathe right. But other than that, I'm looking out at the trees. You know.
Exactly.
So my last vision board was 1983 when it was my wedding board, and I had pictures of like enormous Bianchi and Eva Milady gowns because this was what I was going to wear to my Princess Bride wedding. So it did manifest itself in 1995 when I did have my princess wedding, but with a completely different designer. So that was my last vision board. That one worked out okay. So I'm thinking I might try it again.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun though. It's like almost like a fun activity to do too. Like I said, I love Pinterest. And some people really like to cut out stuff from magazines and kind of put it all together. For me, I feel like just Pinterest works for me. So I'm like, I'm gonna have fun doing it on Pinterest. You know what I mean?
I'm on Pinterest, but I've never pinned anything. I don't even think I know how to do that, but I'm gonna look for you because I can become friends with you, right?
Yeah, you can
Pinterest.
be friends.
Yeah, and then I like that idea of doing that. I think I'm gonna start trying to.
Want to be careful though. Once you figure it out, it's addicting.
Oh,
it is.
totally. I have one whole board that is explicitly for the friggin' split remodel. Like one whole board.
God, manifest that.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Carolyn, have you done vision boards? Because you were into that Chalk Couture, weren't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, mostly that's a long story, how I got into that, but it's funny. I always have things posted, quotes and whatnot, but no, I don't think I've ever done an actual vision board. Mm-hmm. And so my word of the year is simplify. I have lots of goals, but I need to simplify because I go in 1,000 directions and focus would have been another good one for me. But so I already had this sort of metal thing, so I was going to try and use this for my vision board. But I think I'm going to do the Pinterest board too. Just, I love Pinterest so much. But yeah, I have a bunch of little things cut out to put on my vision board. But and I have a list. I don't have everything on the list yet, but yeah, I love it. I love this group. I can't say it enough, and I'm going to do a business blessing about it, but the freaking nail polish strips are the bomb, right? And that's what got me in here, but you guys are amazing. I love this group. I love all the positive energy and how everybody supports each other. Like, I'm not going to cry right now, but it's just amazing. Like, this is so fun.
Yes.
It is great. It is.
Yeah, it is awesome. And it's amazing. But then again, we're all positive people. So I think that's who we connect with, which is amazing, right? Like, that's so cool that that's kind of our vibe. But yeah, I love coming on here every Monday night and chatting with you guys because I forget who I was telling, but I was like, we're kind of like all in our business of one. So we're kind of doing events by ourselves and party by ourselves, and we're connecting on our Facebook page. But to actually come in here and chat is just so awesome because then you kind of feel like a connection with people, and asking questions and stuff like that.
And I think this format of the Zoom call, I really like better than just like a conference call, because we can, even if you don't ever get to meet each other in person, you can see each other. You know what I mean? You can hear each other's voices. And I know I'm really sappy tonight. Sorry.
Hey, we can always call each other on Facebook Messenger whenever you want.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I do that with my best friends all the time. It's like so fun.
I do that too. Yeah.
Shh, yeah, quiet.
Margaret, have you done yours? Like, do you do vision boards?
I've never done one, but I'm addicted to Pinterest, so I'll be all over it.
So,
And
guys,
I want lots of things, so I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
Look at this thing I got at Staples today. Can you guys see the gems on it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That is a freaking poster board
Whoa.
with bling on it.
Oh
you know
my
that
God.
has to-
I love it.
Connie, leave it to you.
I know. Listen, I went to Staples
Get
to
in the
mail
shower.
out 2 gifts from people who didn't come to the stylist luncheon yesterday. So then, of course, I got to tool around the store, right? And I saw that in the poster section. And I was like, oh, I have to get it. And there was only 2 of them left. So I had to take the one that wasn't damaged. So
Oh.
I'll
Oh
have
my
to try
God.
to, I'll have to try to print. But I was trying to think of like almost segmenting it, right? Like, what are my family visions? What are my business visions? What are my future visions? Like, I was kind of thinking maybe I should try to do it like that. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely. Why not? Like, for me, it's kind of like, yeah, it's all in one. Like, my vision to like take my family on a trip, like, you know what I mean? Like, your relationship goals.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I think we can all get like super busy that you kind of forget that everything needs to be equal. Like, you can't have Color Street being way up here, but like your relationship with like your spouse is like way down here, because then it has to all be even, right? So I think to have a vision of it all is so amazing. Like, I think that would be awesome.
it was just a thought, you know.
Yeah. So Jen, how about you? Oh,
Sorry, I was muted.
no, that's okay.
Yeah, no, I've done them in the past. I did one probably 5 or so years ago. It was the last one I did, and it was like with some girlfriends, magazines, cutting out, posting it that way.
Yeah.
And so it's actually a large poster board,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it in my bedroom, just like against, just on the, like against the wall, but so that I see it every morning when I get up.
Yes.
But I really liked your idea of doing a screenshot and having it as your wallpaper, because I'm very much like out of sight, out of mind. So when I don't see it, like, it's great, I see it in the morning, but then by the time I get downstairs, it's like gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I like
that
that idea too.
yeah, I like that idea, and I love Pinterest. So, but again, like, I would have to have that somewhere that I would see it, because then I would forget to go into Pinterest and look at it or see it. So
Right.
I like that idea of taking a screenshot of it and using it that way.
Yeah, because that's totally what happened to me. Like, I was having a
Yeah.
blast. I was like, oh my God, this is so much fun. I love vision boards. And then, like I said, we were doing the Miracle Morning, and I think looking at your vision board every single day was on there. So I was doing it regularly, and then I fell off the bandwagon
Yeah.
in like July. And when I looked at it today, I nearly crapped myself, because I was like, oh my God, like, this stuff was coming true. Like, and I wasn't even realizing it. So it was just like really kind of cool. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. But I do want to like take a screenshot of it, or like try to get them like into like, I don't know, like a little section where I can get them on my phone. Like, I'm gonna have to figure it out. But I think it would be really, really cool if people wouldn't mind like taking like a picture of it. Like, do your vision board and then screenshot it. Like, maybe we could even do it, we could either do a separate thread or underneath this thread, just so that we have like the accountability of getting it done. You know what I mean? Because like, I feel like, you know, we're going to say we're going to do it, but then, are we really going to do it? So I think to keep each other accountable, like let's post it on the team page.
Either the team page or the idea of a separate thread, only because as whatever we put up on the vision board changes or you achieve, like you can be like, okay, I get to mark that one off. I hit that.
Oh,
Or,
that might be
maybe
cool.
like, yeah, or maybe like in 6 months or so, you reevaluate your board. And, I look at my board today and I see that out of 12 things, I got 3. So time for a new board or time for a readjustment, something like that.
Like a separate group, like a vision board
like
group.
Or Nail Republic vision boards, something like that.
Oh, to have like another group meeting? I thought you meant just like another post, like a post.
Well, I mean, we could do
make an album.
post or an album. Yeah, an album. There you go.
Yeah, album.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I like the album idea. That's a good idea.
Can you
Plus, I'm nosy and I want to see what everyone does.
Yeah. Me too. I want to know what your vision is.
The good thing with the album is that we can then take a screenshot of, so whatever vision board we put up today,
Yeah.
when you go in 6 months, you can take a screenshot, of that that's already up there,
Right.
and be able to do the X's and be able to say, yep, that's done. Yep, that's done. And then put
Yeah.
something new up there in the album.
How do the albums work? So like, would we have to? Let me look.
So you create an album. So like, if
Okay.
you're going to upload a bunch of pictures,
Oh,
right?
okay.
You can say create an album, and you can
Yeah.
label it 2019 vision boards.
Oh,
And
good.
then just throw a picture up there for right now to put something
Sure.
in the album.
Yes.
And then as people start to create them and upload them to that area, you'll be
Yeah.
able to go in and take a look at them.
Oh my
And
God,
that'll be
we
good
should
for new stylists.
have a team vision board too.
Yeah.
Like what kind of like team goals? Like what would our team goal be? Like to have like,
Oh, you're asking us?
yeah. Hello, hello team. Hello
To
team.
go.
I'd like to get together more with you guys. I don't know about you, but
Yes. How about a team
A
cruise?
team vacation.
Right? A team
yeah.
what?
How about a weekend away together?
Yes.
Yeah, without kids.
Let's go to Marsh Vegas.
Las
just-
Vegas.
I love you.
Dina, Marsh Vegas.
We could.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Nobody would fit in my house, but we could do it. Too bad my
Carolyn.
parents didn't have their Cape house still. We could go there. That would be fun. No, you don't need to tell them that.
Karen,
Shut your mouth, kid. No, sir.
don't worry. Carolyn and I will rent an RV. We'll have room.
No, just put a
That'd be
sleeping
fun.
bag and a pillow,
We
okay?
could all just sleep together.
Yeah,
There's no heat, so we'd have to do it in like the summer. But
I wonder, can you like on Pinterest, can people add to your board or no? Like if we created a board, I wonder if people
Can have
add-
multi-contributors.
Oh, like a living document? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know if you can do a living document. That might have to be like on Google Docs where you'd have to make something and then let everyone edit.
Can you share it though? Can like you share a picture? We gotta look at that because I would love to have a team vision board. Like that would be so fun. Like even if it was like, a certain amount of senior stylists, a certain amount of team leaders, how much is the team gonna make? Like we could have a goal, like see if we can hit it.
yeah, you're right. I like that idea. I think like senior stylists should have that goal to be team leaders, and they could all sort of work together, and team leaders can work together to be directors, and
Like I just think that'd be so
Like that.
awesome to have like team goals. Like like you guys said, like to have like a team getaway, like that would be like really cool. That could be something on like the list of things, Like I love all these ideas. So let's try to share them because I think that's amazing. We'll have to figure out Pinterest. Like we don't have enough social media stuff, right? That we're trying to figure out.
I know. So
I think you have to make a group. I think you make a group in Pinterest,
Is
and
that
then
what you
everyone
do?
can add to it.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Because
Yeah,
I've done it like for showers and stuff before.
I was gonna say there's got to be a way.
Yeah, I
Right?
think you just make a group.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up. And if anybody else has any other ideas, let me know. But I just think that would be like really, really cool. So let's share
Dina.
our boards.
Dina, how many pictures of Martin Sheen am I allowed on the vision board?
Oh, I gotta put up Robert Downey Jr. there.
Oh, there you go.
Everybody always makes fun of me, but I love him. I always have.
Listen, I love a 70-year-old. I mean,
I
what
know.
the hell?
That's okay. He's a hot
Why?
one.
You better put him on before he dies.
Yeah. Don't say that, Margaret. Don't say that.
That's hysterical.
That's my Hollywood husband you're insulting.
I mean, I definitely have a vision of getting more people to conference. That is
Oh,
definitely a vision.
Look at how many yesterday at lunch said that they were going to go. Let's see
I
how many
know.
actually do it.
Right.
That
Like,
was awesome.
that would be,
Do they have any details on that yet, Margaret?
it's going to be out in the next, like, week or two.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just finalizing, like, all their stuff. So, like, and I was telling the girls yesterday, because Connie had a great meetup with her team. And I was just saying, like, if you're thinking about going, like, really start thinking about, like, are you really going to go? Because the tickets will be, like, they'll have, like, an early bird special for the tickets where you get, like, a certain amount off. And then flights are usually a lot cheaper if you, like, grab them right away.
Yeah.
So,
Mine, I could have bought a condo with the amount of money I spent on my ticket. I was like last minute, I'm just going to do it. It was like so much money.
I was like, I'm not going to tell you how much I spent for the
Yeah,
exact
but
same
you did, and it made it worse, but I'm okay. I got over it. After meeting the Backstreet Boys, it was totally worth it.
Yes, exactly. That's going to be another vision. Who can we meet?
Yeah.
What celebrities can we meet at conference?
I know. We're going to find out who's going to be there, what concert are we going to go to.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, just stick with Connie. You'll meet everybody.
Yes,
Exactly.
everybody in their mother.
Listen,
Yes.
we'll grab lobsters for everybody, and we'll just hand them out to people that we think are important.
We got quite the visions, ladies. Quite the visions.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this will be fun. Let's try to get it done by like this week. Like to do just like do the vision board this week, and then that way we can just like start manifesting. We're gonna manifest it all happen because I'm shocked at the amount of stuff that happened to me, and like I was shocked tonight. I was like, oh my god, I almost like I kind of forgot, you know. So it'll be really fun this time next year to have everybody looking at their Pinterest board, vision board, and being like, whoa, look at this came true, this came true. And definitely put your rank up there. Like I ended up just making it on Canva that I'm an executive director, and then I put it up on Pinterest myself. You can add your own pictures to Pinterest, which is another thing. So, all right,
Nice comment.
what do you have up there? You are
A director, she said.
Yes, sorry. I have my glasses on. All right, guys, does anybody have any other questions? Nothing? I'm gonna try to like make a calendar for like these team meetings. Like once I know what we're gonna be doing, because like I told you guys, what was it last week? We're gonna do the vision board tonight, just so that people kind of know what's gonna happen as the weeks go on. I think next week, myself and I'm gonna have a special guest next week. His name's Craig DiMarzio. He's my husband. He's gonna come on, talk a little bit about like the financial part of this and about how to be or how to get your spouse to be supportive. It's just kind of like our journey on the Color Street journey together.
Margaret, FYI, next Monday is Martin Luther weekend.
Oh, is it? Or is it the Monday
Yeah,
after?
So you guys
No, it's the 14th. Next week is the 14th. Martin Luther is the 21st.
Oh, is it? Is it a week later?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Still
okay.
get time. You guys still get time. So yeah, so he's gonna come on and he's gonna chat with everyone. So I don't know, maybe if people have their spouses.
Oh, is he gonna?
What's that?
Is he gonna talk about? Remember when he did that thing like a long time ago about you just need to recruit like 5-7 people and they need to recruit that whole thing?
Yeah, I mean he can definitely talk about that.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was good.
Why don't we have like Greg do two sessions then? Like one next
Yeah, we
week about
totally could.
supportive people in your lives, and then
Yeah.
do another one about the recruiting thing. Since recruiting is going to be our big word of the year, maybe
Right.
we have Greg kind of help us with that / the comp plan since you guys got it down.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. We could totally do that. Yeah, I have his number. I know where he is.
So is he like another housewife? Like now he's like the 5th housewife on
No, but like I know how it can be when, like, you know, when we're taking our time away from our families and our spouses. And I think he has like a good outlook of it. And I think he's a good one to like ask questions. So let me ask him which one he feels more comfortable doing first. And then I'll let you guys know. But like if we do the spouse one, you guys might want to have like your spouses come on with you guys.
That would be fun.
You know what I mean? And that way, like if they have questions, they could ask him, you know?
I'll have to see if Martin's available that weekend.
Martin.
Julio's usually asleep by this call. At least Martin's in California. He should be awake.
Yeah, that's right. That's so true. All right, guys. So we have less than a minute. So let's get those vision boards going, and then we can share it with everybody, and then we'll get a team vision board as well. So it'll be a fun week.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye, guys. Have a good rest of your night.
Bye.